Hello, good morning. Good morning, everyone. It is so hot outside. Oh my goodness. Hello. Good morning. The other day, good morning to everyone. The other day, I ran into somebody I haven't seen in years that I used to work with. And I actually had a conversation that I've had several times with other people. So when it came to the scope, I really had to consider whether or not I was going to do this scope today. Normally, I sit here and I try giving as much content as possible, and I try motivating people, and I'm hoping that this is going to be motivating because it's coming from a loving place. It really is. It's not coming from anything other than just concern for the greater good. So this person told me, I listened to your periscopes, I've followed all your tips, and I still can't seem to lose weight or get any or make any progress in my personal life. So I said, okay, have you ever engaged in any coaching? And this person said, not really, I'm too busy. So that was the first part. And I said, okay, I understand you're busy, very understandable. You work a full-time job, you have children. I can understand the busyness. Have you ever engaged in one of my programs? I have some programs that are pretty much done for you, that provide a grocery list, a meal plan, and no, I'm not driving, and even the workouts and a workout schedule. And this person responded with, it's too expensive. So that's when I really thought to myself, okay, you clearly are busy. So if you're so busy, how come you can't afford a program that's done for you? So I thought that first in my mind. And then secondly, I thought, okay, you can't afford the program, but what you can afford is to continue investing and being really good at and mastering this whole excuse thing. So personally, I used to be the kind of person that always made excuses, and I was once in the pits regarding my health and how I thought I should be investing my time and my energy. But I didn't stay there, and the reason I was there for so long is because I did allow my excuses to take on more power than they should have. So when it comes to excuses, I really have a tough time with them because they can make or break you, and I really don't fall for the whole you're a victim of your circumstances. I truly don't believe that, and I believe that if you believe in that, it's really going to hold you back in your own personal life. So we're not victims of our circumstances. We are not victims. We are makers. We are decision makers. We are decision makers, and our decisions have consequences. So if some of your decisions are to invest your time and effort in making excuses for why you should not be taking care of yourself, then that's the way it's always going to be, and you're not going to have any progress, regardless of how busy you are and how much money you don't have to invest in taking care of yourself. Clearly, your time is an investment, and if your time is invested in making excuses, then, of course, that's where your time is going to be better spent. Hi, how are you? So, I know the greater good wants to look and feel better and wants to work out and wants to be healthy. I know most of us have a lot going on, but you can't fall and invest in that excuse. I don't buy it. That's the truth. I really don't buy it. And I used to buy it. And I'm hoping you can eventually get to a point where you used to buy it. But I just want you to not buy into it any longer. The truth is, you might not have time to work out and eat healthy because you don't make the time. And I say that with love. I'm not coming from a place of judgment. I was once there. I say that with love. You don't make the time to really take care of yourself. It needs to truly be a priority. And if you're not making the time to take care of yourself, if you're not investing, even if it costs some money into taking care of yourself, then it's clearly not as much of a priority as it should be. And that's what I want you to really take a look at and analyze, is that if you take the time and you invest the time and you make that decision to drop all of your excuses, and really just start taking care of yourself, it's going to get you much farther. It's going to make you a better spouse. It's going to make you better in your job. It's going to make you a better parent. It's going to help you advance in your career. Hey, NYC, how are you? You're not the only one out there with problems in a life. You're not. There's a lot of people out there, and it's easier to believe your excuses because they become a crutch for so long. And it's easier to admit, it's easier to fall into thinking you're a victim, hi Miami, than it is to sit there and say, you know what, I need to make a change. It's hard to do that. It's hard to say, I need to make a change. I need to invest time in my health. I need to take care of myself. I haven't been making the time. That's not easy to do. It's easier to say, I have work. I work too much. I'm tired. I don't sleep. The truth is, you're much better than that. And you're a decision maker. And if you make the decision to stop falling into those excuses, I promise you, you will love the results. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I really don't. And I was contemplating doing this Periscope. I was scared I'd lose followers. But you know what? I need to be true to what I believe in. And that's what allows me to be a better coach to all of you. And I truly want to help all of you. But at the same time, too, I can't help all of you. I can only help the people who want to take action. I can only help the action takers. The people who the people who are in the pits, because I've been there. If you're in the pits with your health and with money and just overall in your life, I love working with people like that. But I like working with people who are in the pits but don't want to stay there. People who want to take action, people who want to make the change, people who want to surround themselves with people who make them better and who contribute to their overall well-being, people who care about their health and their well-being, people who are constantly improving and aren't aiming for perfection, because none of us are perfect. We're works in progress. And then people who, with that change, help others to do the same. So today I challenge you to drop your excuses. Drop your excuses, take your life back, take control of it, and invest that time and money. You have to be true to yourself. If you lose followers and that means they're not real followers, yes, I definitely tell myself that. If I lose followers because of this, then they're not really the kinds of followers I really want to have, and perhaps they're just not really ready to hear this kind of message. And I tell you this message from a loving, concerning place. I've been there once, and I don't want you to stay there. So if this is tough love, so be it. And if this is a little harsh, take it in stride and just, you know what, implement some of these tools, because it really is for the betterment of yourself, for those that you love. If you can't invest in yourself, you can't invest in anything or anyone. Not fully, at least. So stay well. Drop the excuses today, because honestly, it's BS. It really is. Don't allow that to totally manipulate your choices and your life. Okay, guys? You're much better than that. You deserve much more than that. So invest your time differently. It takes the same amount of energy to invest and build your excuses as it does to invest in yourself and build yourself up. And if you don't know how to do that, you can always reach out. You can go to my website, CoachNadiaK.com. I have tons of content on there. You can also reach out to me personally. Stay well. I love you all.